지금 이 자리에 계신 여러분들은 모두 감당할 수 없는 빚을 지고 삶의 벼랑 끝에 서 계신 분들입니다. 게임에 참가를 원하지 않는 분은 지금 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다.
Usually TV shows start with a cold open, but this episode started with a blazing hot opening. The first 2 minutes take us through the tug-of-war scene that was the cliffhanger for the previous episode. Once the scene is over, I, and I'm sure the rest of the audience, breathed a sigh of relief. Things run so smoothly after the games are over. All the PlayStation guards know what to do as if the system has been in place for years. The gamekeeper already knows things that work and don't work, and they've appeared to have finely tuned the system. The episode is another quiet before a bigger storm. The writers decide to give us a much-needed break from the violence and give us some character development. Characters start opening up about their past, which gives us time to bond with them more and relate to their problems and shortcomings. We even get the backstory of the doctor as he is once again performing organ surgeries on the eliminated, nearly dead contestants. I love how the writers infuse backstory into normal conversation without making it super exposition heavy, which can often be very boring and can also drag the story's pacing. This way, through snarky comments, we can learn how someone like the doctor was invited to play Squid Game. We also learn from Ji-hoon's backstory that he's not a screw-up. He used to work for a big car company for over a decade. The company's management mishandled the company and was forced to shut down. As a result, the workers were all let go, and Ji-hoon had a baby on the way. A lot of people can relate to this situation, especially after this pandemic where people thought they had job security. Many companies folded due to the strain on company finances and lack of productivity. This episode had some really tense scenes, even though it was a slower episode. The detective almost got caught in this episode and gave himself away several times. I thought it was really stupid because when you're hiding out, you should always stay quiet and observe until absolutely necessary. But, you know, drama. The detective finally gets discovered in this episode and his mission finally starts to get into motion. His brother was part of a previous game and there are records in the game archive that can tell him what happened to his brother. At this point, you wonder, archive? Records? Just how many games have been played on this island? There is no shortness of sickness that presents itself on Squid Game. Whether it's from the players, pink soldiers, the gamekeeper, or the game itself, there is a sick and deviant mindset that flows throughout the storyline, most of which I can't talk about without getting demonetized. So, is this a good episode? Yes. Does it keep you intrigued the entire time? Yes. Is this episode a 10 out of 10? Yes. This show astounds me on how good it really is. I can't wait to see the next episode. See you Monday.